It's that time again. Ubisoft is making another banger of the year. No, okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's time to get serious. We know it's gonna be trash. Ubisoft for the last decade, it feels like, has dropped nothing but the worst creations known to mankind's history. I'm sure people already know how bad Ubisoft is, but it's still fun to talk about how, well, for one, it has a pretty bad work environment. I mean, there's been countless reports of systematic harassment, discrimination, and a pretty toxic culture. Not to mention, and I'm pretty sure everyone's felt this, but Ubisoft is clearly a company that cares more about money in between their sweaty, musty, cheesy butt crack than making quality games. The company relies too heavily on established franchises, churning out sequels and spin offs at the expense of originality. Nothing they make is new. It feels all rushed, like its existence is to make as much money as humanly possible with as little effort as they can. But now there's a new game on the block, Assassin's Creed Shadows. That is a cool name, I'm not gonna lie. So to my knowledge, this Assassin's Creed is gonna have two protagonists, Naoi, I think so. I don't know how to say Japanese name, and Yatsuke. Ubisoft has said that this Assassin's Creed will have a newly defined stealth and open combat, which they've been saying for like ever now, and that they're saying that both aspects will have an equal amount of focus. But well, we've already seen how true that is with their latest games. I've heard a lot of people talking about how they do or do not like one of the main characters being black and a samurai. And I'm gonna say this right now: I do not care about that at all. I really don't care. They can have Darth Vader be the new main character. They can have freaking Goku. I don't know if they want to. I just want this game to have a good story with great gameplay elements, and I want the game to be fun to play. So we'll see how that goes. But there's something I really want to talk about. This is what I care about the most: the prices. So let's take a look, shall we? So here's the current editions of Assassin's Creed Shadows, and let me tell you, this garbage I'm looking at, why I oughta, it's absolute horseradish. So the standard edition is about $70. I don't know, average enough. I kind of stupid, but whatever. But apparently you have to pre-order it in order to get a pre-order exclusive mission, which seems stupid enough. We don't even know what that's gonna be, what the mission even is, what that's gonna look like, if it's even gonna be worth buying it, playing it, or whatever. Why shove a pre-order bonus that we don't even know if it's gonna be worth it or not? The golden edition gives you the game and the pre-order bonus thingy, but it also gives you the season pass and 3-day early access. When I heard of it having a single pass, I see a season pass, not a single pass. I'm stupid. A season pass. I started wondering if this game is going to be like multiplayer or something, or like at least co-op, if it's going to have like a season pass. Nope. To what I found, this game is completely single player. Like one Tarnation's historical events. What the scallop? A season pass in a single player game? That sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Now, okay. Here's the super special ultra deluxe 360 triple spin ultimate edition for $130. Like what the hell? Like, I looked into it. It gives you all the other stuff you get from other editions, plus in-game perks and pay-to-win elements in a single-player game. So yeah, video games are cooked. For the super duper ultra chicken nugget biscuit pie ultimate edition, it's $130, and it doesn't give you literally anything, like, at all. We're like actually cooked. Video games are done. We're just letting this happen now. As like, are we fine with this? We're just gonna let this happen. Are we as consumers actually fine with this? Now it looks like I am, because I'm playing World of Warcraft. But listen, my excuse is that I'm a drug addicted. I'm a drug addicted person for WoW. So I don't know what everyone else's excuse is. So just ignore the fact that I'm playing World of Warcraft while making this video. I'm just saying we cannot just sit here and take it like we're just these little losers without a brain. Like, we have a brain. We know this is wrong. Why do we still buy these games anyways? This is not acceptable. When are we going to stop paying for these stupid games? When are we going to stop playing them? The more we spend on this garbage, the more these companies try to get away with more and more and more because we keep letting them. The greed exhibited by gaming companies has far-reaching implications for the industry as a whole, from exploitation of monetization tactics, I cannot speak today, to a complete halt of creativity and innovation. Like, I don't remember the last time video games have even tried to innovate and really change the gaming space. At this point, everyone's just copying themselves. Like, look at Fortnite. Do you know how many Fortnite clones we have? It's annoying. And like Call of Duty clones have always been a thing, but I'm tired of the lack of innovation. All of the companies that have all of these big franchises, they don't try to do anything new because they're scared, so they play it safe and they just make a super safe game without anything new, no like originality, nothing. They just do what they think works because they have these big franchises that are beloved. Like Assassin's Creed is cool, just not the new games. Like, it's been like Ubisoft in general has just fallen. Didn't they also make Watch Dogs? Watch Dogs sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I played Watch Dogs 1. I didn't play Watch Dogs 2, but I've seen gameplay of it and it just looks like hot doo-doo butt cheek garbage. And yet we buy it anyways. We buy these games, we play them, we buy the microtransactions, and microtransactions used to not be that bad, but I think that was the point. They started it slowly and they raised it higher and higher and higher because it's like the old ancient wisdom that I'm about to bestow that we already know is that the example of a frog being put into a boiling hot pan, if you just drop it in the pot and it's already like extremely boiling hot, 520 degrees Celsius or whatever, the frog's gonna immediately jump out because it feels like it knows it hurts, it knows that it's gonna die if it stays in there. But if you put it in a cold pot or like warm or whatever, and you slowly twist the heat, slowly killing it, the frog doesn't jump out because it doesn't understand the temperature change, and it'll die in that burning water. That's what's happening to us, and a lot of us don't even realize it. Like, we all talk about why we don't like this, why we hate video games feeling like this, but we don't actually express why it's like that. We don't have these conversations. Like, obviously there's people that speak out about it, but we complain about it and we buy it anyways. Like, this new Assassin's Creed game, I am not gonna buy, and neither should you if you value video games anyways. It's just really annoying. And it's annoying that people will try to defend this. I've seen people try to defend Assassin's Creed Shadow, or whatever it's called. Let me scroll up. Let me see what this loser game. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows. And people talk about stuff that doesn't matter, like, oh, this black person's in Assassin's Creed, oh, boo-hoo. Like, who cares? Does it really matter? I don't care. It's like, people are saying, oh, they're only doing this for, like, diversity, little kid brownie points, and yeah, that's exactly it, but so what? I just want the game to be good. I just want it to feel good when you play it. I want the story to be good. I don't care if they're black or not. Like, I know that the character's black for a stupid reason, but so what? I mean, there's more pressing matters like video game monetization. Monetization. I have a stutter or something. I don't know. Like $130. Are we fine with that? Are we really fine with that? Apparently we are, because they're getting away with it. People are talking about it, but more people care more about a character being black than monetization. It's just infuriating. I'm not gonna lie.